All right, well, I'm so excited to welcome you all to Newark Arts Festival. You guys are very, very special, exhibiting visual and performing artists, and your submissions and careful applications were reviewed very intensely by our curators. And we're so happy to have all you talented, beautiful humans as a part of the Newark Arts Festival, September 27th, October through October 1st. So I'm just going to quickly go over, if you did not know, my name is Lauren LeBeau Craig. I am the interim executive director for Newark Arts. And this is just a very exciting time for our organization. So we're happy to have you here. On the call with us, we have our lead curator for the festival, Adrian Wheeler, who will be presenting a little bit later. We also have Atika Ali, who is our co-curator from the Newark Museum of Art. And we have Daryl Stewart, who is our performing arts curator for the festival, as well as Cindy Sanchez, who is our marketing lead for the festival. You'll be hearing from all of them as we go through, but I promise not to take all night. So let's get started. I hope most of you, if not all of you, have participated in the festival before, but we would like to kindly welcome those that are first-time festival goers or participants. And we've had some fabulous festivals in the long time we've been doing the Newark Arts Festival. I believe this is our 23rd year. And most recently, we've been partnering with the Newark Museum of Art to put on our visual arts exhibit. And we'll be doing that again this year, as well as having events all around the city for the 4 days of the festival. So founded in 2021 as Open Doors, the Newark Arts Festival is a citywide arts and cultural festival that highlights the extraordinarily diverse talent of visual and performing arts in Newark and beyond. Our mission is to increase opportunities for Newark artists, expand public access to fine art, strengthen careers in the arts, and activate Newark as an under-recognized art and tourism hub. And so this year, we are happy to say we received close to 400 applications. And thankfully, we were able to say yes to almost 100 artists in the visual arts in the museum, as well as about 50 performing artists. So festival features, the festival will be taking place Wednesday, September 27th through Sunday, October 1st. Please mark your calendars if they're not marked already. The group visual arts exhibition is titled Cross-Cultural Perspectives, and it will be housed in the Newark Museum of Art for the second year. And that exhibit will be on through October 29th. So the visual arts exhibit will be up for the entire month of October, even though the actual festival ends on the 1st. Throughout the festival, Newark NAF will pay homage to the 50th anniversary of hip hop and the groundbreaking contributions that Newark and New Jersey artists have made to the art form. So we really have two themes this year. One is cross-cultural perspectives, and the other is 50th anniversary of hip hop. So you'll see those themes running throughout the festival. I wanted to provide you some of the highlights in terms of the schedule so that you kind of know if you're having any outside of events. A lot of galleries are doing separate events, or you might be doing pop-up events, but here are some highlights. So you can mark your calendar. There will be many more events than just this. These are the spotlight events that Newark Arts will be producing ourselves. So once again, Wednesday, September 27th, we'll be having our opening event at the Newark Museum of Art. At 5 p.m. is going to be our VIP artist reception. So you're actually welcome to come at 5 p.m. The public reception is from 6 to 10. The opening night after party will be right across Harriet Tubman Square at Newark Local Beer from 10 to 12. and another exhibit will be taking place there too. That's being sponsored by Art Fund Galleries. Thursday, September 28th, there will be a night market in collaboration with Newark City Parks. This is like a vendor market and also opportunity for our performing artists to shine at Mulberry Commons from 6 to 9. And then that night, there will also be a 50 Years of Hip Hop Spotlight event to be announced about 8 to 10. Friday, September 29th, Afro Vibrations is another park event that we do in collaboration with Newark City Parks. And that's at Harriet Tubman Square from 6 to 9, another opportunity for people to also be right there at the museum and take advantage of seeing the exhibit. And then we are doing a EWR produced with our friend Charles David, DJ battle at Bunker from 8 to 10. That's on Halsey Street. Saturday, September 30th is historically on Saturday, we do our Open Doors Kids events. This is family and youth events where we're highlighting all that programming from noon to 4. There's also the Newark Public Schools teen exhibit is also being housed in the Newark Museum of Art this year in the program hall. So that's also something we're highlighting. And then also on Saturday, we're doing a Halsey Festival block party and artist showcase, another opportunity for our performing artists to perform on Halsey Street, 4 to 8 p.m. That's Saturday. Finally, the last day of the festival is Sunday, October 1st, and we're going to be doing a closing brunch at Swahili Village in the morning, and we're actually going to be deploying buses from that brunch around the festival. That is historically Sunday is our day where we do our open studio tours. So places like Public Project for Empty Space, Gallery of Pharaoh, Express Newark, all their studios will be open, and the buses will be deploying from the brunch to the studios so that you can see their open studio tour noon to 5. This is just right now it's all a working timeline, so please stay tuned to the website as we continue to update this. And Treasurer said, are performers also able to vend in the Newark night market? Yes, we will be having that opportunity upcoming. Newark City Parks is running that process, but we'll definitely let you guys know when the opportunity for vending comes up. Here is a slide that just lets you all know what Newark Arts Festival is providing as a part of the festival. So there was free submission portal through Submittable, museum exhibition space for Newark area artists, museum exhibition space for underserved artists, including BIPOC, veteran, and disabled artists, free public admittance to the Newark Museum of Art during the festival run, free admittance to the majority of Newark Arts Festival events. Most of the events will be free. We're also offering paid gigs, artist honorariums, and economic muscle to the region, community outreach and destination marketing, increase access and understanding of art through tours, including we're proud to be offering this year a sensory-friendly tour for attendees who are crowd anxious, neurodivergent, or on the autism spectrum. That will be in the Museum of Art. Online sales and marketing opportunities, arts community networking, collaboration, and promotion. And we're also super excited to be partnering with Jersey City Arts Week, which is happening October 11th through 15th. And we will have a Newark Arts presence with Newark artists at Jersey City Arts Week. So I'm sorry to run through that very quickly. But this is the way that you can stay in touch with us. Be sure that you are staying in touch with newarkartsfestival.com, and also make sure you're following us on the Twitter, which I think is called like X nowadays, I don't know, but Instagram, and make sure to use our hashtag. Cindy will also talk more about marketing opportunities. And if there's any questions, feel free to put them in the chat and we'll make sure that you get, yes. And yes, I'm happy to share this deck and with you if you would like it. I can make sure to send it to all the people that attend. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen and hand it over to our Newark Museum representative, Attica. Are you available to come on and say a quick word to the people?
Sure, I'm here. Sure. Hello, everybody. It's great to see so many faces, and I'm excited to be participating. I just joined the museum, and so it'll be my first time being involved in the Newark Arts Festival. Please let me know if you have any questions. I've been in touch with a lot of you already, and if I haven't yet, I will be sending you an email. Oh, maybe I should just say my position is I'm taking care of the Asian art collection. So my title is Associate Curator, Arts of Global Asia.
Thanks so much. Appreciate you. And now we can bring on Adrian Wheeler, Lead Festival Curator.
Can you hear me? Because it seems frozen.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Attica. For those of you who don't know, Attica and I are co-curators for the festival, and it's really been a pleasure working with Attica, just meeting this year. And it's so nice to see familiar faces, and it's also nice to see a lot of the new faces. We've been looking at so many applications and looking at your work, and now it's so wonderful to be able to match work to faces. So just a few things going in. By tomorrow afternoon, everyone should know which of your works we've actually chosen for the festival. So some of those emails have gone out, but we're still in the process of getting all of those things worked out and sent out to you. Also, some of the dates. Oh, yeah, some of the dates. So the delivery of works. These are important dates. September 11th through 15th. Those are the days that the artworks will be delivered to the museum. And you should get an email from us sometime the week before with any scheduling that needs to be arranged between you and us and the museum, so that we have a smooth transition for dropping off work, all of the insurance forms filled out, and we're hoping that things will be as seamless as possible. Of course, we want all works to be delivered, ready to hang. We're not supplying anything. So everything needs to be framed, protected. We will supply pedestals for the sculptural works that we've chosen. If there's anything else that we need, we certainly will contact you about that well in advance of September 11th. The installation of the work is from the 18th. Let me just get back to it. It just fell out. Give me 1 second. Okay, installation is from the 18th through the 27th. If there are any artists that need to install their works themselves, please let us know well before delivering the work, so we can make arrangements to set aside a particular day for you to come in and do your own installation. Lauren has already gone over the opening event, the Art After Dark, the closing, and the deinstall is from October 30th to November 3rd. And please come get your work, because we can't be responsible for anything left at the museum. We can't leave anything at the museum. We have no place at Newark Arts to store any works. So please put those dates in your calendars so that you can make arrangements to either pick up or have your works picked up. And that's pretty much it on my end. But I'm really, really excited about this year's festival and all of the works that are going to be coming in.
A quick question.
Mhm.
The delivery of the work, is it only during the museum open hours?
We're going to send all of that information prior to the installation, to the days of installation. We'll send out an email to everyone with schedules. So
Okay.
everyone can, yeah. Mhm.
Adrian, can you mention, I didn't put Art After Dark in my deck. Can you just mention the date?
Oh, yes, October 26th, Art After Dark.
Yes, that'll be at the museum. And it kind of acts as our closing reception for the show when the exhibit will still be up. Thank you so much, Adrian. And
You're
now we're
welcome.
going to have Daryl come on to address all of our performing artists.
Thank you, Lauren, and welcome everybody, Newark Arts Festival 2023. I'm super excited. If Lauren or someone could just give me a thumbs up so that I know you can hear me good. All right, cool. So I know all the performing artists want to know, what's the story? Where am I? What am I doing? I'm going to drop 2 files in the chat. It is the same file. One is in an Excel spreadsheet and one is in a PDF. You can choose to follow whichever file you would like. This is a placement file. It tells each performing artist where they're performing, what day, where they're scheduled, what they're doing. So this should help to clarify a lot of what people may be wondering as it relates to the performances. And this is a list of all of the performances that we have currently planned or are in the process of planning for the festival. So Wednesday, September 27th is the opening event. The opening event is like a huge opening event, right? And so within that opening event, we're going to have performances by certain artists who have been selected. You'll be performing for all of the attendees at the opening of the festival and the gala. And those artists include Janetza, Hez, Treasure, Snazzy Jazzy, and DJ Fade. Following the opening event, as Lauren said, will be the after party, which is at Newark Local Beer. Those artists who are listed there for that performance. Moving on to Thursday, we are going to activate performances at the night market. Those artists are listed underneath the night market section, followed by a theater performance as well as a music performance, which are also listed. Friday, Afro Vibrations at Harriet Tubman Square is listed, as well as Strings and Stanzas, which is a music event at the museum. There's going to be a comedy show. So Friday night, there will be a comedy review. All of those comedians are listed on that file. And then, of course, Friday night is the EWR activation with Charles David. Moving on to Saturday, we see the Open Doors Kids section, and we have a few artists who we've placed for the Open Doors Kids event, followed by a theater performance, a dance performance, and then the Newark Arts Festival block party. Those artists are also placed in that file, so you can look for your name and find your name. Going through Sunday, I'd like to also highlight Newark is for Artists showcase, which has a good deal of artists who will be performing in that showcase, which kind of closes out the performing arts offerings for the festival. So please, please, please check that file, look for your name, look for your event, the event descriptions and all of additional details about those events will be coming forth in the coming days. And all of that will also be added to the website. And as there are questions and things that come up, I will do my best to answer them. I understand, I'm looking in the chat that some people, I used your legal name versus your stage name. That's just a personal document, so there's no need to worry. We will use your correct artist name when it's time to promo. That's just an internal document. So please look for your government name, your stage name. It could be depending on how you filled out the application. But most importantly, if you don't see your name at all, please send me a message in the chat so we can get you all squared away before the end of this call. Thank you so much, and I'm turning it back to Lauren.
Thank you, Daryl. Again, if you have questions for Daryl, you can put them in the chat, or we'll have a global Q&A at the end of all of our talking points. And now we'll have Cindy come on to discuss festival marketing.
Hi, everyone. My name is Cindy Sanchez. A pleasure to meet you all. First of all, congratulations on being a part of our official selection for this Newark Art Festival. Let me just start by saying the Newark Arts Festival is first and foremost about community and about featuring the talented in our community. So we need all of you and all of your efforts to make this a gigantic success for all of us. Our marketing materials will be forthcoming, and they will all be uploaded into the participant portal. More information on that will be coming soon via communication. So please make sure to go onto newarkartsfestival.com and subscribe to our newsletter. That's how you stay in touch. That's how you receive the materials. That's how you receive copy. And we would really appreciate if all of you reach out to your networks in social, in e-blasts, or any way. Perhaps a direct email goes a long way in order for have this be a very well attended event for all of us. Make sure that when you share, please tag us so we can feature your content. Tag @Newark Arts on Instagram and use the hashtag NAF 2023. We'll also have a way for us to feature your content in the website. So please make sure to keep all of that coming. And I think that's it for marketing. Are there any other questions that we can respond while we're here?
Opening up for any questions.
Cindy, I just tried to go on the website and sign up for the newsletter, and there's an error that keeps occurring.
Okay, let me take a look at that.
Karen.
How are you? Saw Ruby around.
Responding to Vasquez, yes, of course. Make sure to tag this year's hashtags, but any photos from past years in order to promote are more than welcome.
Yes, and Cindy put in the chat that we are going to be providing like a deck of marketing materials for you as well. And that as the festival days approached, those links will be in the participant portal, which you will all have access to.
I have a question. Can I reproduce any of the marketing material? I work as like a large format printer, and I can do street advertising. So I can do vinyl stickers, banners, and stuff like that. Can I do any of that freely, or would there be a budget? Like, how can that work or be worked out?
Oh, we love you. Let's talk offline. Let's talk with Cindy because we definitely need your assistance with marketing, and let's talk. Can you?
No problem. I actually I helped make the banner that's the Ballantine Museum at the front of the museum. What covers the museum. My team made that.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, could you reach out to Cindy and well, you can reach out to Cindy and then we'll talk with, it's Cindy, SINDY at newarkarts.org.
I will
All
leave
right,
my
no problem.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Hi, I have a quick question too. Can everyone hear me well? Okay, cool. My name's Etheria Rihanna. Put down the application, and thank you for accepting me, having me here. I'll take some of my questions out the chat. As a performer, am I able to perform with a live band And is the set list for how many songs we can perform in minutes within that capacity going to be shared closer to the date, or will it be shared sometime soon? And then I saw someone else asked about budget. Is there a budget for artists? So I'm bringing those questions out the chat.
Thank you so much, because there's so many questions in the chat, and I'm also getting DMs, and I'm like, I can't respond to all this at one time. So let's talk about that. If you're a performing artist, when you mention your question, if you could also mention which segment, because they are kind of designed differently. For example, if you're performing at the opening, you're probably going to do a 10-minute set realistically. Whereas with some of the other events, there may be more flex time, or there may be a different sort of format to how the event, or how we envision you for the event. So could you remind me of where you're placed?
Okay, yes. For me personally, I'm doing the NAF block party.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So and that makes sense, right? Because I went to your Instagram and I was like, okay, this is definitely block party energy, right? So for the block party energy, what we're trying to do, right, is we're trying to have sort of one band or one collective that mans that whole space, right? And then each performer kind of performs with that band or in collaboration with that band for the purposes of their live performance. It will probably be somewhere between a 10 to 15-minute window of opportunity, either that or 3 songs and or pieces, wherever your kind of medium falls. And so that answers one question. What was the second question? Was in regards to compensation? And I will just say this. This goes for everybody, so everybody can take this one. Like, I am a performing artist, and I make my living as an artist. I do not have another job, right? And so I understand that we need money to pay for things. For this festival in particular, it will be on a case-by-case basis. So it depends on how long you're performing, what you're doing, where you're doing it. But I will always go to bat for the artists to provide some form of compensation for their work when and where possible. Does that answer your question? And we'll give you more details on that when we email each individual collective about what they're doing and how they're doing it.
Yeah, that clarifies everything. And I'm really excited about the live band piece. I adore performing with live bands, so I'm excited to meet them. And is it possible for you to connect those who are performing with that band, or like share their Instagram even?
I promise we will be all connected. Just give me a couple of weeks and everybody will be connected. Okay. So we'll make sure that you have information so that you can connect with the folks and have your set together. We're going to set you up for success. So I promise it won't be this week, but in the next couple of weeks, we'll get that information to you. If you're a performing artist, if you could please unmute and I can't follow the chat, sorry.
It's, what's the word? Sensory overload.
So, and again, I see some questions about like technical things, like will there be a Bluetooth speaker? Will there be microphones? The festival, we will provide all of those kinds of supportive things for you so that all you have to do is show up and do your art. If there's a case where that is not necessary, where we're not able to do that, we'll definitely reach out to you well in advance and say, this is what we need. But in most cases, there will be some sort of stage, some sort of production support, either myself or someone from my team who will be able to get you all connected, whether you're using a track or an aux or you're working with the band, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And again, all of that will come in your collective. So if you're in Team Red, all the people in red will get an email. All the people in orange will get an email. All the people in yellow, you'll all get separate emails about the details of what you need to do and how you need to do it in order to prepare for the performance.
Yes.
What time is the Brick City Comedy Review?
I'm sorry, I missed the question. One more time.
Oh, what time is the Brick City Comedy Review?
Right now it's TBA, but it usually happens in the evening around the eight. It starts around maybe 8 o'clock, and it usually goes to about 10 or 11 o'clock. I imagine it will probably be the same for that Friday.
Cool.
But once it's confirmed, we'll let you know for sure.
Thank you.
There was an email from the visual artist, Kathleen Hearn, for our curators. Kathleen, are you still here? Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was on mute. Yes, Adrian sent me a message. Thank you. And she wants to discuss my question with Atika, and so maybe I'll get an email. Thanks a lot.
No problem. Looking for any more questions, and as well, just a reminder to stay close to your emails, the ones that you use for submittable, and check those submittable emails. That is how we're going to be communicating with you through the festival.
Yes, I have a quick question. This is Danielle. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
Thank you so much again. I wanted to know if the performing artists are, I'm in the red section for Mulberry Commons. Would we be able to display our merchandise for our band? Is that a possibility?
I'm certainly going to request it. I know a lot of people may have, CDs, or they may have merchandise, or they may have apparel. And again, the whole point of the festival is to support the local arts community. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to work something out. I don't want to say yes, definitely 100%, because I do need to check, but I'm certainly on your side, and I think we'll be able to figure that out.
Thank you.
Yep. I see a question from Kevin. Kevin says, as a performer, how many songs can you perform for the Newark is for Artists Showcase? I believe each artist is going to get about 5 to 7 minutes. So it's kind of like Showtime at the Apollo, Kevin. If you saw Showtime at the Apollo, it's going to be like that. You roll in, you do your number. The audience hopefully doesn't, the Sandman doesn't come and tap dance you off the stage, and you say your piece, and then we kind of move through. So that's kind of how, sorry, that's kind of how it's set up though. We're obviously not going to have the Sandman to tap dance anybody off the stage, but you'll have we want your best material. And I think that's something for all the performers to think about, right? This is really an opportunity for you to showcase your best. We don't want to see like the things you're still working on, or the songs that you're kind of wrote. No, we want whatever is your top material. Just like the visual artists, they pick the best of their visual art portfolio. For performance, it's the same thing. We want your hottest song. We want your best monologue. We want your most amazing spoken word piece. We want that, because it's about the quality of the work, not the amount of time on stage.
If there are no other questions, I would like to thank you all for being here. Of course, we are here for you. Whatever your questions that you might have after this, feel free to reach out to our curators as you've seen them on this call. You can also send general questions to festival@newarkarts.org. We are here for you. We want to support you. We want to have the best festival yet. And so make sure to stay in touch. Like I said, follow us on Instagram. We are super, super excited, Rebecca. Thank you for being here. Unless there's anything else anybody else wants to say, we're going to bid you adieu.
I did have one last question. I'm sorry. I know you guys discussed the marketing portion earlier, and I probably didn't hear about the materials that would be distributed. Each section would collectively receive like their own flyers to promote, or will we also be able to promote what we'll be doing and promoting the events on our own.
Cindy, you want to take this?
Right. So, hi. What we're going to be using is the participant portal, and you will find that closer to festival dates at newarkartsfestival.com/participant portal. We'll be making available templates for all of you to add any photos of yourself, your band, your work, or anything that you would like feature and be able to share it with your networks. As the events start getting listed into the festival website, you'll be able to share them with your networks via the link or via the graphics that you see listed on them.
Great, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Sure, the portal would be newarkartsfestival.com/participant portal. And all the assets and the recording of this video will be available on that landing page without the need of you to register to it.
Daryl, we have a couple other performing arts events. Kelly wanted to know, or performing arts questions. Kelly wanted to know, how do we make changes to the names we're listed on as the schedule that was sent out?
It's just an internal document. Don't worry so much about the names. It's really just so you can see where you are. And I promise we'll double check and make sure that we have your name and your spelling correctly. If there are any like pressing issues, you can email festival@newarkarts.org and we will make those changes for you right away.
Trey has a question about the gospel event on Sunday. Do you know what timing?
Yes, so the gospel event right now is scheduled for 4 p.m. in the afternoon at Newark Museum of Art Auditorium.
The last thing I think is, Kevin, is the live band for the block party available for the Newark is for Artists event? If not, come with a live band.
Y'all trying to take me out of here. Okay. We will work to try to have as much support as we can in terms of live musicians at both the showcase and the block party. That's the hope. And we'll confirm that once we have it confirmed.
Sounds like a plan.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you all so much. Appreciate you being here. This portal, this recording will live on the participant portal. You can go back, rewatch it. And again, if there's anything that comes up, email us at festival@newarkarts.org. We're happy to chat with you. Vasquez has the same inquiry for names on artwork. Is there a list to add our names and how we want them listed? Adrian, can you quickly come on?
Yeah, well, I know how Vasquez lists her name because I made those corrections yesterday. I went through all of the applications and made labels and names so that the submitter name, and in many cases, the submitter is not the artist. So Attica and I have gone through very carefully to make sure that it's the artist name who's listed and not the submitter. And there may be one or two questions I have because with some of the submissions, people, I don't know whether they're just writing in lowercase or whether they actually want their names in lowercase. So if that is the case, Vasquez, I know how Vasquez wants her name on the labels, but anyone else, if you're lowercase or partially lowercase, just send us an email and we'll make sure to make those changes. But otherwise, everyone's name will be as it's listed in terms of the artist, not the submitter, but the artist. I know, Vasquez, I know your name was misspelled last year, which is why I'm so well aware of how it should be written this year. But thank you for the reminder.
Thank you.
Anne, I see your hand.
Oh, is there a hand up?
I have a quick question, particularly about the visual arts. What kind of labeling or information will be on near the art? Will there be actually our names written out and one or two description, or will be it solely a QR code, or both, please?
It will be basic information, name, title.
Oh, good. Okay, then the other
That's
question
it.
is,
Be a
do-
QR code on every piece of work.
what? I'm sorry. I
There
missed-
will not be.
Oh, okay.
There will not be individual QR codes. There will on the wall be a QR code for any works that are for sale that will direct any inquiries about the work to Newark Arts. And then all of that will be handled, between Newark Arts and the artist.
If by chance, which I just discovered when you get the dates, how the show will be extended through the 29th, some of us feel we have hit the jackpot and we will have two shows running at the same time. Will the template that you send out, will that have, can we just use it to put in so people can see, especially if the work is related, they can move from one space to another?
I'm not sure I understand your question.
Okay, if, as I understand, you're preparing templates, and then we can insert photographs and copy about our own artwork.
Yes, and the templates will be fully editable. You'll have control to change your dates, to change your content, to change your photo. So
and to send people back and forth,
of course,
which would be good for everybody. Thank you.
Thanks, Cindy.
Last call for questions.
Just a comment of congrats we're truly excited, as Cindy and Lauren and Adrian and Daryl and everyone has stated, we can't do this work without you. And we're excited about how it demonstrates the vibrancy of the arts in Newark. We're just thrilled to have you with us, partnering with us. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Congratulations to everyone. I'm very excited.
Oh, I think one last thing, Adrian, there is participant agreements and insurance forms going out to the visual artists, and they will come at a later date, right? Before it's time to drop off.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, all of that has to be filled out before the work is delivered to the museum.
So more to come on that. Thank you all for attending once again. We're going to let you all go. And again, be in contact with us with anything additional at festival@newarkarts.org. We can't wait. And we'll be seeing you soon. Bye.